For more than a century, scientists have speculated how the rattlesnake has evolved. Studies support a development in the rattle to be a key source of what environments they grew and changed in, and how conditions such as climate, geography, habitats, and other animals have affected them. One theory is that ancestral snakes shook their tails to warn off predators, and the rattle may have evolved later as a sign of past behaviors. This may be why the fitness and ability to survive the reproductive age, find a mate, and produce offspring has caused many rattlesnakes to also shake their tails. Adaptation is any alteration in the structure or function of an organism, where the organism becomes better fitted to survive and produce in its environment, which comes from the principles of natural selection. This process in nature is where only the organism is best adapted to their environment tend to survive and pass on their genetic characteristics in increasing numbers to succeeding generations. All those less adapted tend to be eliminated. Through evolution, where the snakes live can change the amount that make up each rattle, based on where they live and moved around and colonized in North America. These serpents can live in many different spaces, but are evolved mostly in desert sands of the southwest, the grasslands, and rocky hills. They are seen in the swamplands of southeastern United States, but also live in the meadows of the northeast. The variation is seen in each of these habitats, showing a difference between cell individuals, organisms, and a group of organisms because of their physical and geographical conditions. These snakes can also handle high elevation and are found anywhere from sea level to 11,000 feet. The rattlesnake's rattle has evolved to be composed of segments of keratin and muscles that vibrate, making a rattle sound. The rattlesnake's rattle is a part of them that has evolved once before and is now found in only two similar generations of snakes that live in North America and South America. At birth, the rattlesnake is born with what is called a pre-button, and a few days later, this first button grows on top of the pre-button. The rattlesnake's rattle is composed of buttons that are filled with layers of skin that make the rattle create a shell. The buttons do not make any noise until they grow a second layer on top that shakes against one another to make a defensive sound to protect others. These snakes can lose buttons any day, but every time they shed their skin, a new button is grown onto the most recent one. Rattlesnake rattles can shake up to 50 times per second and can be sustained for up to 3 to 5 hours, which fans off protectors. This is their defense system, along with venom and their camouflaged appearance.